We all know Kellogg's cereal. What we don't know is the dark truths behind the tasty breakfast snack that people of all ages worldwide have come to enjoy. What we don't know is that Kellogg's cereal has been accused of changing hormones, being part of cults, and even child exploitation. The cereal creation itself was from stale dough bread, which he illegally fed to his trial patients. This is the dark story of Kellogg's, a disturbing tale between two brothers who had different visions. Buckle up, this is going to be a bumpy ride. In the late 19th century, two brothers, John and Will Kellogg, ran the Battle Creek Sanitarium. A sanitarium is basically a place where they would do experiments on patients which would be illegal in today's laws. They were part of the cultist belief of the Seventh-day Adventist. They believed that people should not poop, and John sought to do exactly that. He wanted to create a food that would be so high in fiber that it would force you to need the bathroom more than 4 times a day, which is the same as chimpanzees and gorillas. However, everything changed when they left their dough out by accident one night. John was devastated when he came to find it was all stale and couldn't be rolled into sheets or be kneaded. They tried rolling it out and it flaked. And what did John do? He cooked it, of course. John had cooked the flaky stale dough and had the bright idea of feeding it to his patients. Surprisingly, they loved it, saying it was one of the crunchiest foods they had eaten. It's important to take a minute to appreciate John's way of overcoming obstacles. Even though it was absolutely unethical, he took what would seem to be an issue and made something out of it, accidentally setting forth a revolution that would change breakfast worldwide. For a while, cereal was a strange health food that not many people ate. John pushed more on his creation and asked, what if there was a way to lower the passion of people and reduce evil urges? And that's exactly what he did. He put ingredients to block young people's hormones. This, however, is a band-aid fix and created a bigger problem down the line. As you can imagine, messing with hormones isn't something that you should do. This was absolutely frowned upon by his brother Will, who always wanted something more out of life. Enter Will Kellogg. He wasn't so technical about the stuff that John was and didn't have the skills to do his experiments. That's why he searched for a new area to specialize in. And he found marketing to be his calling. Will tried extremely hard to sell this new cereal invention, but there was simply no market. The whole nation was eating meat and eggs for breakfast. Why would they switch to something that doesn't taste as good? That gave the bright idea to Will. Let's add sugar. As we all know, sugar is extremely addictive. It's been proven by many studies that sugar is more addictive than illegal drugs. But this is exactly what he needed. Another question churned in Will's mind. How can we make this grow as fast as possible through the households? Advertise to children. Kids are the key into making a huge trend within the family. If you have the kid beg for the product, then the parents will have no choice but to buy it. And the best way to illegally advertise to kids is to make advertisements using cartoons. And that's exactly what he did. Will added insane amounts of sugar and began advertising to kids against John's wishes. This drove a wedge between the brothers and caused a lot of conflict. John wanted this to be a health food, despite his intentions, and Will wanted this to be a billion-dollar corporation. Will felt like John always overshadowed him in every regard, and ultimately, Will took charge of the Kellogg's company and left John in the dust. The biggest breakthrough was when they added toys to the cereal boxes, a sort of free gift for buying the cereal. This drove children absolutely insane. With the advertisements going on kids' television and the sugary treat, the cereals spread like wildfire. But it doesn't stop there. Will kept expanding, targeting different markets and making new products. And it worked. Today, Kellogg's is worth over $20 billion. But the controversy doesn't stop there. After the 1980s, kids became a lot more health conscious and began questioning why they're eating sugary treats for breakfast when they probably should be having meat and eggs. This led to a huge decline in sales, but when one door closes, another one opens. They focused their advertising on phrases like high protein and high in fiber. They even released a healthy cereal, but in reality it was the exact same thing but targeted differently. However, recently things have been getting a lot of traction. The CEO recently posted a video of him essentially saying cereal for dinner is good if you have no money. This was taken as rude from customers, and none had interest in eating cereal for dinner despite their various ad attempts. Maybe sometimes there's a line you don't cross. And let's be real, do you think the Kellogg's CEO eats cereal for dinner? We'll leave it at that though. Let us know what you think, but for now, this is Financial Viz signing off.